All right, guys. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. It's 5 o'clock a.m. 63 degrees outside, and it's quite cool in the van. I turned the air conditioner on. Probably a little early for that. We got two deliveries today, so we're a little early. This is earlier than we usually pop on Tuesdays because we've got Lenny's. So Lenny's had skipped yesterday. I didn't think they were going to want to skip 3 days in a row, and they didn't. So here we are. Let's see. Both deliveries are pretty normal. Lenny's is about the normal size. And what a day. What a day's 90 donuts today, so that's pretty normal for a weekday. Um, Anywhere in that 100 range. So let's turn Rosie on. Rosie, wake up, Rosie. Wake up.
Connected to YouTube livestream 30XW review VO.
3OX.
Connected to YouTube livestream 30XW review VO.
All right, here we go, guys. So, we're ready to roll. 63 degrees, two deliveries today. They're both in the van. I think we need to get gas today, but I'm not going to take anything with me. Lights on, seatbelts on. Let's get out and pursue happiness. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We're a little early. I know we're taking off a little early, but everything was ready. They were ready for me today. Everything. The donuts, the rainbow cakes, the cookies, they're all in there. Tuesday. So we got still not much traffic. I got one car coming down here. What? Hold on. What happened? Something fell in the back. Sounded like. So let me check this out. We're going to have to pull over. What did I do? Did I not connect something? I'm sure you all heard that. Something fell over. I closed the door to the cabinet. And we're going to have to see what happened. I'll be right back after these messages. Oh, you know what? I want to check out a. Hang on, I'll be right back. Get out. This car goes by. Now, there's a whole line of them now. Goodness gracious. I don't think it's ever going to stop. Here we go, after this truck. Oh, yeah. All right. That slid out. And that's what it was. Just the tray just slid over a little bit. Oh, we will grab that back. Okay. Yeah, there's one tray that slid over. I didn't realize. We're all good. We're all good. You Danish took a little extra shift, but they're good. So I had my seatbelt on, but some of the Danish didn't. You know, you gotta watch them. What was I gonna say? Oh, so part of the way down this road here, there's like this. You know how people set memorials up on the side of the road if somebody's had an accident? I think they usually do it if somebody has been killed in an accident. So they have this little memorial thing set up, and it's all lit up. And I'm very curious about it. Although I don't know if I think I'm gonna see it with enough time to pull over. I don't know. I don't remember which section it's in. I think it's in the next section. So the next section of this bypass, on the right-hand side, there's like this little memorial set up, and I just want to look at it and see what it's about. Like, I wasn't aware of any big accident on the road, but something happened. Let those cars go by. I mean, I would think if you put a memorial on the side of the road, wouldn't you want people to look at it? I mean, you want people to notice. It's very... It's got a few lights on it, which I find interesting. There it was. I'm not going to stop. There it is. Yeah, I've got cars behind me, so I'm not going to stop. Interesting. Maybe on the way, when I go home, I'll check it out. All right, so what do we have? We got what a day's got 90 donuts. Forget how many Danish. Got a pretty normal 4 cronuts, 4 cinnamon buns, 4 large Danish. So they've got a pretty normal weekday order. And then Lenny's doesn't normally get a delivery on Sunday, and they did. They normally get a delivery on Monday, but they didn't call one in, so I thought that was odd. So that meant they went 2 days without an order, and normally they don't get an order on Tuesdays, but here we go. We're going to Lenny's. I didn't think they'd go 3 days without an order. And I presume we'll be back on schedule tomorrow. They always get a Wednesday order. Go by. So yesterday, the guy that was skateboarding across the U.S. finished his trek. I guess it was around 4:30 or 5 o'clock, something like that. So that was kind of exciting. As he was getting closer, he finished in Florida. So he started in California. He He skateboarded across the United States. He kind of went across the the lower portion of the country. So he went through Texas, Louisiana, Arizona, and finished up in Jacksonville, Florida. So as he was going along, there were more and more people kind of stopping him along the way and trying to get selfies and stuff, and just congratulating him and giving him donations and stuff like that. So it was getting progressively more exciting as he went. Then when he got into Jacksonville and he only had like 5 or 6 miles to go, the police joined in and kind of blocked, so he didn't have to worry about traffic. They had the traffic blocked off. It basically had a police escort for the last few miles. And there were all kinds of people lining the street. It was pretty crazy. It really was. And he had at least a half a dozen people that started like maybe 20 miles away from the end, maybe 10 to 20 miles away. He had some people that started skateboarding with him. And I think he was up to maybe a half a dozen before he got to the end. So, pretty neat thing. I think by the end of the trip, and it's probably still collecting money, but he had over $30,000 in the GoFundMe that they set up for Natural High, which is sort of like a group that helps people with addiction and stuff. So that was good. It was a really good, it's a very inspiring thing, I gotta say. And then John was on yesterday. John was driving during the day yesterday. That was unusual. Hasn't done that for a while. Like early day. So I had a YouTube afternoon yesterday. Started working on I'm going to make a short using some video I captured while they were making flowers that they put on cakes. Like the decorative flowers that they put on a cake. They make that out of icing, and they kind of they have this special little thing that they hold that allows them to spin it while they're making it. Thought that was kind of neat looking, so I took some video of that. I'm gonna make a short, put that out there. I probably would have gotten that done yesterday, but I got absorbed in skateboarding guy, and then John got online, and I was kind of going back and forth. I did the infamous stupid thing, which is, I don't know if you've ever had if you've ever been online and you've got a couple different windows open. Like I was watching skateboarding guy, Chad is his name, and then I was watching John. John came on at 2 o'clock or maybe even earlier than that. I think I didn't realize he was on until he had already been on for an hour maybe. So I had both windows open and I'm watching them, and I made the silly mistake of one time when John made a comment about something and I wanted to type a message in his chat, but prior to that, I had clicked on something in the Chad window. So I typed, I didn't even look. I was just like, oh, John just said something I want to respond to. So I typed the message and hit enter, and it went to the Chad chat. So it made absolutely no sense to them. It was some silly comment. But at that point, his chat, as he was getting closer to the end, his chat was like blowing up. I mean, he normally had a few hundred, maybe 300-400 people in his chat most of the time. Whenever I watched him, he usually had 300 to 500 people in the chat. And sometimes it would be less, but usually that would be his high numbers would be between 300 and 500. But yesterday, because it was the last day and everybody was kind of starting to come to see, he'd put out his message, his little thumbnail said it was the last day he was going to be finishing. So as the day progressed, the number of viewers, it was like 3,800. I think he got close to 4,000 viewers at one point. And that's when I put my stupid message in. He had a ton of people in there, and I make some bizarre comment. Fortunately, it wasn't something that would sound so stupid that they would silence me. They didn't do that. Yeah, his whole channel, it was like getting crazy at the end before he got to the end in Florida. And the mayor
Donna says morning. Didn't want to interrupt.
Hey Donna, good morning. Yeah, I was just talking yesterday, I was on YouTube all afternoon between Chad Caruso.
Donna says, did you tell him that you love him?
Did I tell Chad that? No, thank goodness. Thank goodness that wasn't the message. Yeah, I did tell John that because John was playing around with his text-to-speech, and he was going to turn it on so that everybody could hear it. And I typed it once, and then he was having trouble with the speaker or whatever. Then he's like, no, type it again. So I thought it would be funny when I typed it the first time. The second time, I'm like, all right, this is kind of weird, but I'm going to type it again. And then he still didn't have it set up. I think I had to type it like 3 times. But no, that wasn't the one that I typed in Chad. Chad's was something to do with, we had...
Anna says, I know, I saw it. Super funny.
It was so good. I wanted to hear his text person say, I love you. I think he just likes watching me type it.
Anna says 4, but who's counting?
Oh, did I do it 4 times? Did I? I lost. The one that I sent to Chad by mistake had something to do with earlier in John's live stream. He had said something like the least worst something. He was describing something and he called it the least worst. And so then he was trying to figure out whether that was appropriate use of those words. And we were kind of making fun of that. So I don't remember what he said that made me maybe want to type something. And I think I used the word least worst. That's what I typed into the Chad thing. Chat. But at that point, there were so many people in his chat, and it was moving along pretty quickly. So nobody, was probably even paying attention to the chat. Yeah, when I heard John's version of the text-to-speech, and he uses the same application I do, but his Rosie talks faster than mine. She's a little bit, I could tell, she sounded a little different because she speaks faster. But he's the only one that hears it, so.
Anna says you can remove if you are fast enough.
Yeah. I think we're going to be cloudy today. Maybe some showers tomorrow. I think it's cloudy today, but we're still going to be in the 80s, but it's not going to be bright sun, I don't think. And then tomorrow we're going to have showers. I got to get some stuff done in my yard today. I didn't do it yesterday. I was planning to, and then I realized Chad was going to be finishing his run, skateboard run.
Anna says hot and humid here for next few days.
Hot and humid, yeah. I guess the showering, the day when we have showers, it'll feel kind of. Yeah, well, I think it's going to be like 80s. I think it was going to be warmer here too. Yeah, I would say that. $374.
Anna says like the breaking news graphic.
Oh, would you like that? Yeah. That was very easy. Basically, I took a graphic and I just said, you know, AI made that up for me. And really, you were right. Your first instinct was to say that Lenny's was going to have an order. You just changed your mind because you wanted to be the opposing bet. They've got a pretty normal order today.
Donna says that's time.
If we have any New York people that come in today, they're probably not going to be in a good mood. I didn't watch the game, but I understand the Knicks did not win last night. It's kind of a shame. Sounds like it was a pretty close game. I think the score at the end was 115 to 111. But the Knicks did not win. So that's kind of sad because they were all pretty excited about that.
Anna says John did almost 12 hours.
Wow. So he wrapped up a little before midnight or a little after midnight. I'm not sure when he started. I think I saw him on around 2 o'clock, but I think he had already been on for a little bit. I was surprised. I thought when I first saw his video on the screen, pop up on the screen, I thought, oh, maybe that's a replay or something.
Anna says, wow, high score for baseball. Lol.
That was, yeah, that would be a very high score for baseball. That would be probably be a very long game. Did he get to $200 yesterday? I was surprised he didn't think he was going to make it to $200. But I guess it's just been very slow. Wow. It's an exciting truck. It's like a disco. It's like a disco waste management truck.
Anna says, so didn't watch all of his closing, so don't know.
Ah. Oh man, these people are starting out early. Goodness gracious, 5:30 in the morning. What is this? Anything helps. I don't know. What do you think? Do we give this guy some money? He looks like he needs it. What do you think? Should we do it? I did do it. That's early, man. Why? See, this is a very long traffic light though, so he's got a lot of. I don't think he's coming back this way. This light is ridiculous. It's getting brighter. The day is starting. So I just looked over. There's that establishment that they built recently that's got Tesla Collision. I just looked over there, and there were some Teslas that had apparently been in accidents. How does that happen? Aren't they supposed to be? I thought Teslas were pretty much accident-proof. I wonder if when they start having more autonomous driving cars out there, I wonder if there will be sort of resistance to reporting about accidents. They're not going to want to publicize accidents that an autonomous car has, because it's going to be the next big push, is to get people to stop driving. Looks like a light crowd at the gym. Respectable though. Respectable amount. No, it's not too bad. They're just parking over here now. Well, the Lenny's sign is still out. Lenny's is out. Lenny's is out, ladies and gentlemen. Still. Here we go. Big reveal.
Anna says, I wish there was more public transportation.
Yeah, the public transportation in Baltimore is kind of weird. I will have to remember. I'll have to explain that when I get back. Hang on. Let's get in there and get the Lenny's delivered. This is Shirley. I thought Shirley was going to get her knees worked on. Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I thought you were getting your.
At my knee. So
Is it done?
No. No, because it's a 2 to 3 week.
That's what
But next Tuesday is my last day. I'll retire.
Oh, okay.
I'm retired. I'm not coming back.
Oh, you're never coming back?
No.
Oh,
33 years.
that's a long time. Next Tuesday is your last day?
No, next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
Yes, on the 16th.
The 16th. Oh, okay. Wow.
My surgery is the 22nd.
Okay. I knew it was coming up.
Yeah. You need your prayers.
Wow. 33 years. I'm done. Good morning. How are you? All right, so we don't deliver to them. A week from today. So that's the time. Right? Today's the 9th, plus 7 16th. So it's next Tuesday. Next Monday would be the last day that I would see her if I saw her on Mondays. Is that, oh, you know what?
That says we need more chatter.
We need. Who said that? Let me guess. Was that Thomas?
Anna says people are going to talk if it's just me and Craig.
Oh, that was Donna. There for a minute, you used the word chatter. All right. Let me put you up here. So, guess what? Yesterday, when we left What a Day, I left that magnet holder on the side of the van. This morning, when I pulled into the parking lot up at the bakery, that thing was stuck on the side of the van.
Anna says I am messing with the workers.
You're messing with the workers. So that's Shirley. Can you see her? I think you can see her, right? She's right there. That's Shirley. So that's Shirley. She's worked here for 33 years. She'll be retiring next Tuesday. And then she's having knee surgery. So we'll never see her again. Ever. Hang on a second. Let me grab it.
Anna says
Hold on. Got one more. We gotta do. Grab this. It's like that tray got messed up. I think the guy that works in there, Darren, is still in Mexico. I believe. Because he's got that white car that we usually see. Here we go. Okay. Heard a radio out there. Here we go. right. You have a good day. All right. Let's remember to take the thing really sticks well. Magnets on this thing are pretty good. All right. Here we go. Lenny's is done. We're going to what a day. What a day. Here we go. We're going to ride by the deer sanctuary. That's what we're going to call it. It's not officially a deer sanctuary. I'm going to buy. There's another thing. My mind is going all over the place today. So I'm going to buy a cup, like a thermos, that I can carry in the car, van. Because my coffee gets cold very fast. Like I don't drink it fast enough for it to still be. It's very cold by the time it
That
gets to
says
the
didn't work. No one else wants to chat.
end. No. That happens. Sometimes I don't chat. I go in rooms sometimes and I don't talk. I have to admit, I do that. Sometimes you just want to chill and watch. It's actually a very small percentage of people. Oh, look, a fox just ran by. See that? He went across the road. That was a pretty big one, too. Oh, there's a deer in the guy's yard. What? I'm like, I just never realized this many wild animals were out and around. Yeah, I'm convinced that it's 5 to 10%.
Anna says I lurk a lot myself.
Yeah, I do. So lurking is good. Lurking's cool. I mean, there are a couple of reasons for it. Some people just like to lurk. I think everybody likes to lurk sometimes. So that's one thing. And you got people that might be watching it on TV and they can't talk because they don't have the, it's kind of weird. If you're watching it on TV, you don't have the chat capability really. And then you've got some people are not signed in. Like if you don't have a channel, then you can't chat.
Annette says I'm lurking while I'm getting ready for the day.
Just lurking. Lurking's good. Yeah, actually, when I started doing this, Janet was trying to talk to me, and she couldn't. Yeah, the whole field is full of deer again. That is the officially my deer sanctuary. Full of deer. Full of deer. every day. A couple of deer over there on the right. We're gonna have. There's a bird almost flew into. But yeah, so for a long time, we couldn't figure out why Janet was not able to chat with me.
Anna says, yeah, hi Janet. At Gigionet says, haha. Yes, it took me forever to figure out I needed to create a channel in order to talk.
Well, and I've seen, ever since then, I've seen people that have mentioned that issue. Like that, I think that happens to a lot of people. Like if you link into, people can be on YouTube and not have a profile set up. And that happens a lot. So I mean, when it gets right down to it, it's a very small percentage of people that actually do chat. But that's cool. Sometimes, especially if I don't have a lot of time, I won't chat because I don't want to like start talking.
Gigionet says, hi Donna. At Donna says, I can't chat on my Kindle.
Oh yeah. There's another. You're right. So it's Kindle. It's the TV. It's the people who aren't signed in. I feel like there's another category that I'm not thinking of right now. Why is this car going so slow? Really? I'm not sure. I feel like there was another category of people that I thought of, but yeah.
Anna says, subscribers.
Well, I don't have it turned on so that only subscribe. Like anybody can chat in mine. I've thought about when John started getting a lot more people in his chat, he started setting it up so that only subscribers could do it. And that, I noticed when he did that, this number of subscribers started to go up because people had to subscribe in order to talk. But yeah, I haven't done that yet. He also did that when he started to get the trolls. We started getting people that were like really started trolling. Must be trash day on the street. Everybody's got their garbage out. Oh,
Anna says I watched one channel that gets too many trolls that you have to be a sub for 48 hours.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can set it up so that you have to subscribe for a certain period of time. That's right. $48 is a long time. You have to be, you have to be committed to coming back 2 days later if you want to say something. That would stop people. That would be the best deterrent if you were having somebody that was trying to. He seemed to have one person. I mean, he had a few one-off cases, but there was one person that would like type one letter. Were you there when that was happening? They would spell out a word by typing one letter at a time.
Anna says how annoying.
Yeah, it was. And then what they were doing, so at first, as soon as you started seeing the line of letters, they could start typing out a word. And he was pretty quick about it. But as soon as you started seeing that, you'd go in and remove, like silence that person basically. And he got to the point where I don't know how he did this so quickly, he or she, how they did it so quickly, but what they were doing was they would type out the word one letter at a time, and then they would delete their profile. And they would set up a profile that looked like somebody's name. So like instead of saying, I don't think he ever really used mine, but let's say they were using mine. So if they wanted to make it, they'd come in and they would be like Craigford 2. So it would look like it was me. Oh, look at this. Crazy. Speed limit's 40. I'm going 50, but that wasn't fast enough for that person. Or this person. What is going on? Maybe the speedometer in the van isn't right. Anyway, so they would type their word and then they would delete their profile that they just set up. So they set up a profile that would be Craigford 2. They would type this nasty message and then they would delete the profile. And if you delete your profile, then your message can't be deleted from the chat. It was the silliest. I mean, but this person was a dedicated, hardworking troll. Because they would come into the chat, they would type a message, and then they would immediately remove their profile. And for some reason in YouTube, if the profile has been eliminated, you're not able to do anything with that chat. You couldn't remove the message. It was diabolical. I had a mind. It was a diabolical troll. But they eventually went away. They always will. I mean, they'll always, I don't know. It's a weird thing. People get like that.
Anna says think if they use their efforts for good.
I know. That's what I know. I mean, that really did take a lot of effort. You had to type fairly fast because, of course, we were all like on pins and needles waiting for somebody to start with letters. And the worst thing was if a legitimate person in the chat typed a couple lines with just letters.
Anna says they want attention.
Yeah, I guess. It's kind of sad. But we would accidentally silence someone. I forget. They don't use the word silence. I forget what word they use. But we would do that accidentally as a mod. Sometimes you'd see somebody start to type letters, and you jump on it and go in there and silence for 20 minutes or something. And then you realize it was actually a good person. It was just trying to type something legit.
Anna says timeout.
That is what they call it. Yes, they call it a timeout. And you can do it for like 1 minute, 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 24 hours. A standard mod can only do that for up to 24 hours, I think.
Toyo 1973 says good morning Craig and everyone, time to start my day.
Hey, Toya, good morning. I hope you have a good day out there on the road. Six a.m.
Anna says morning Toyo.
So not last night, but this morning, in in the bakery, there was just Jackie. So Jackie made all the donuts. She put the orders together for us. She was the lone baker this morning. What does that mean? They got weird codes over there on the Crown gas station sign. How long it would take to walk across the United States. So I was thinking of it. I was watching this guy, he's finished now, the guy that I was talking about, Chad. So he's finished his roller skating.
Anna says a lot of work for one person, I imagine.
I think it is. Normally when I get there in the mornings, like she's usually doing some mixing or baking. She's either baking something or getting some mixes put together. So I suspect when she's got to do the donuts, that I think she gets in there a little early so she can get that done and get her other stuff started. At least it's a normal number.
Anna says after retiring I did some cooking for a family, enjoyed it.
Like periodically, or were you doing their main like meals on a daily basis? Like, is that almost a full-time type job? Did they live near you? That opens up a lot of questions, Don. Who were they? How'd you know them? Goodness gracious, why was everybody driving past me today?
Anna says so they had two teenagers that they were not comfortable leaving alone while they were at work.
Ah. So you were watching the kids and making dinner. Did you do laundry too? Laundry usually ends up falling into that. I'm here watching the kids. I got some spare time category.
Anna says yes, some light housework too.
That's a good thing to do, though. That'll keep you busy. I think you got to do something. Like, you got to do something, I think. Keep yourself challenged. All right, we're a little early. We're way early. Guess I should call. They probably don't expect me here yet. I don't know what time they open. What do you think? Should I hang up? There he is. Oh, there I am. Thank you. All right, we gotta grab you guys. Let's hope I remember this today. So this is what I was talking about. So see, this is the thing. That's the magnet holder thing, right? So I put it on the van right there. And that's where we do our little. So that was still on the van this morning when I pulled in, when I got to the bakery this morning. So I had not taken that off of the van. It sat there all night. Fortunately, the camera wasn't still on it. That would have been really weird. Can you see that? Can you imagine that, like, I go home one day, I sign into YouTube, and I'm like, oh, Craig is still live. And then I look, and it's the camera sitting on the van in the parking lot. That would be pretty funny. I can't imagine that that could possibly happen, but if it ever does, we'll know it's time to stop doing this, Craig. Because you're losing it. All right, here we go. 90 donuts. And then we went with 4 of everything else. 4 cinnamon buns, 4 cronuts, and 4 large Danish. It's kind of interesting the way she laid that out. Anyway. You've got the Boom, boom, boom. And then I think they paid for 15 mini Danish, but I noticed there's 16 on there. So you're welcome. Well, free mini Danish today. All right, here we go. Oh, we are going to get gas today, by the way. I think it's time. Tomorrow? Well, I'll look at it. It'll either be today or tomorrow. Might be today. Good morning. Not too many trays today. Minimal trays today. Doors open. Let me. All right, I'll be right back. You just stay there. Okay, Janet, they only have, I'm going to say they have maybe 5. They have maybe 5 of the dog bones, small bags. Got some drive-through action going on. Five small bags, and I do have the holder today. I've got the holder. The mount. It's probably a more appropriate word. It's called a mount. Lights off. It's daytime now. Where's this car gonna go? Go ahead, do your thing. All right, I'm gonna go then. They've got a pretty tall drive-through. Big truck back there. But it makes it under the drive-through. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get gas. I'm at a quarter tank right now. So we'll get it today. because that'll last until Friday. Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I don't know if they have if they have to go out today, later. Emergency. We got an emergency situation. Look at this guy. That was a gutsy move. Now he's going to do it again. There's another car up there. It's probably too far for you guys to see it. Oh, Donna, did you see, were you talking to John or were you in his chat when he was talking about the lights, the traffic lights that were going out as he was driving along? Were you aware of that story? I thought that was really interesting. So for anybody who didn't hear this, no? Okay. So here's what happened. So John was explaining that yesterday when he during his live stream, he was talking about this. So Sunday night, when he was doing his live stream, he was telling people about this time. I guess he was like, maybe he was much younger, like 18, 20 years old or something like that. He's driving along with a friend, and they were driving down this street, and as they were driving, every time they passed a traffic light, or not a signal, but like a light on the side of the road as you go along, the light would go out. So as they were going along, the lights were going out as they passed along. And I don't know why he was talking about this during his live stream on Sunday night. But so as he's talking about it and explaining that the traffic lights were going out as he approached them in the past, he pulls into this, he's going through this parking lot, and he's coming up on a street light and it goes out. It was the most bizarre thing. If you go to Driving Daily and you look at his video from Sunday night, if you look at his
Anna says street lights.
yeah, street lights. So if you look at his if you look at his stream, his replay from Sunday night, and then go to the comments, because they timestamped it. So there's a comment where you can click on the timestamp, it'll take you right to it. So it's Sunday night's replay, and then you need to go to the comments so that you can click on the time, and it'll take you right to it. But basically, you're going to be taken to the video right when he says, "Oh yeah," and then the streetlights were going out as we're approaching them, and boom! At that second,
Anna says maybe reverse motion activated.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think this was just a coincidence. I think the streetlight just goes out. Very weird. It was a very weird thing. I've had like the streetlights go out as you go by sometimes, or they come on as you go by. It is kind of weird when it happens, but it was just weird that he caught it right on the live stream. Pretty crazy. I didn't watch a lot of it. Like, I just watched that when he mentioned
Anna
it.
says maybe all the tech in this car.
Maybe. It's got a force field around his car. I think it's pretty cool when like things happen coincidentally like that. I mean, I guess maybe what could happen is, I guess, a light. If a light is sensitive to other light, like you think there are some street lights out there that like turn themselves off when it becomes daylight because of the light. Maybe that happens sometimes. I don't know. It's weird. I had a automatic, like a motion sensor light in the room where I have my treadmill TV, and so it's a motion sensor, but it doesn't work anymore. I'm very sad because I can't find a new one to replace it. I had it for like.
-Q7L says good morning. The light may have a bad photo cell.
Hey, Mountain Man. Good morning. Yeah, I guess, but it's awfully weird that it happened at that moment. But I had this motion sensor thing set up in my room so that when I walked into the room, if it was dark out, the light would automatically come on.
Q7L says woo woo.
Woo woo! The light would automatically come on. And then as long as you were moving in the room, the light would stay on. So that worked out pretty well for me because it was the room where I have my treadmill. So I'm always moving unless I leave the room. So that worked out very well, and then it stopped working like a month ago. And now I have to turn the light on and off. Very, very cumbersome. But I can't find, I don't think they make this thing anymore. I can't find a replacement for it. Because it's a combination of two things. One is a motion sensor. So the outlet will turn on if it senses motion. I have a light plugged into it. Or, well, not or, but and. It's only affected if it's dark. So it senses the motion, and then if it happens to also be dark, it'll turn the light on. If it's light, it doesn't turn the light on. It was like the perfect thing. Are we going to make this? Are we going to make this light? Are we going to make this light? I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to do it. All right, 365 Wise Market. Target is redoing their sign. I still don't know what they're going to do. All right, I don't have anything for Crystal today. Nothing but love. Nothing but love for Crystal today. Is she there? Yep, there she is. I just saw her walking over to her workhouse. It's a workhouse. I don't know what that means. 260 something. We're going to pay 261 or 263. I can't really tell which one. The sign is hard to read. 361. Oh, what happened? Why are they not open? When do they open? 7? 6:30. Oh, she opens at 6:30. Wow, we made it over here quick. All right, we're in line, everybody. We're first in line. Here she comes. Here she comes. It's exciting.
Anna says we want her to like you for you.
There you go. That's right. Not just for, I'm just not another cookie. You know what I'm saying? Here she comes. I'm first in line. Good morning. How are you? Warm? That's early. An emergency load of laundry. All right, here we go. First ones, man. First and only. All right, this has become my favorite pump. Remember, pump 4. Pump 4. She probably doesn't have it turned on yet. Maybe. All right, here we go.
The female got into my laundry basket.
Yeah.
And she pooped on her.
Yeah. You got to take care of that right away. Oh, man. Yeah.
So I had to get up and force something because I heard her rummaging.
Moving around.
And
Yeah.
Don't tell me she's in it.
Yeah.
And she's spayed. So I think she might be in heat again. However that one.
Yeah.
But,
You would think if they're spayed that wouldn't happen, right?
right. And I had to do some research on it, and it says even if they are, they still can go in it.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
had to wash.
Deal with that.
Yeah. So.
Well, at least it's done, so you don't have to worry about it when you get home.
Yeah, I told my husband, I said, I'm gonna throw them in the wash. You put them in the dry.
Right.
And wait for them.
Right. Right.
And then bring up some clothes for you, and take the shower.
Yeah. He's got some stuff to do too.
Yeah.
There you go. Wow.
You were going to school last
Yeah. When is the last day of school?
Friday.
This Friday. Oh, okay.
Today for Isaiah, it's dance party day.
Yeah, they don't do anything the last week. Yeah. No.
Do too much.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, I have everything you want to wear.
Yeah.
Let's get it together.
Today's the dance party?
Yes. Today's the dance.
So what's the...
Craycray station.
Oh,
He's in
okay.
kindergarten, so
Yeah.
they had a thing for each day.
Yeah, yeah. What is he wearing for the dance party?
He picked out some champion shorts and his Lightning McQueen t-shirt.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So,
Lightning Queen. That's good. That's energetic. Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
And his yellow and orange slip-on sketches. Tomorrow is, I think it's wear your favorite color day.
So what's that going to be?
Orange.
Orange. Okay.
Go with the shoes.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. That's good.
So he fussed at me yesterday because he thought it was wear your favorite color. He goes, this is blue.
Oh, that's tomorrow. Right. You got a day. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, is it ready? I said, I got you.
It's good to go.
I got your orange shorts and your shirt, and they match my shoes. I said, yeah.
Oh my God.
Match my shoes.
That's funny.
And then he
funny.
goes, you still got that hair stuff, right? Because I want my hair real curly. I said, oh, okay.
Oh.
Curls for the girls.
Oh, curls for the girls. Well, there you go.
Don't worry, I'll make sure your curls are perfect for all the girls.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. He's going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to have the moves.
Oh, yeah. He gets all the girls.
That's funny. That's funny.
You have a great day.
All right, you too. I'll see you. Where's my piece of paper? The piece of paper didn't come out. Uh-oh. What did I pay? 40. All right, let me get a picture of this so I don't forget it. All right, we just got gas. Paid $3.46. We paid $3.46. I'm just doing that so I remember what the amount was. When I get back, $40. $40. All right. Okay, everybody. We're good. We're filled up with gas. We're good to go. We're good to go. All right, did everybody hear she's got a husband? Did you hear? What am I going to say about that? You know, we can still be friends. We can be friends. Oh, my goodness.
Anna says yes, are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. She's still my favorite gas station attendant in the whole world. But apparently she's somebody else's favorite gas station attendant in the whole wide world. You know what I'm saying? She is cute though.
Anna says we are here for you.
Oh my. I might have to clip that little segment where she says that. Make it short out of it. Add some sad music to the background. I could play this up quite a bit. Maybe I'll get a sympathy subscriber. You know what I mean? I can story around it. I'll be like, subscribe if you feel sorry for me.
Anna says sad songs will mean so much more now.
I know. You know, this is the period. Right now, I'm very vulnerable right now. You know, like certain songs like Lock In, when it reminds you of a sad event. So watch out. Whatever I hear in the next 6 to 12 hours could have an impact on the rest of my life.
Anna says yes, never underestimate the power of pity.
It is. It is a strong GoFundMe. I mean, GoFundMe is a perfect example. Maybe this is the time for me to set up a GoFundMe. The power of pity. It's a pop. Power of pity. I like that. That has a ring to it. Cows on the hill. Cows on the hill. So she has a son in kindergarten. I think she has a cousin, though. The one in kindergarten is the one that's going to have dance party day today. Favorite color day tomorrow. I guess I wonder if this is the last week of school for our county. This would be Carroll County schools, I guess, are ending at the end of the week. I don't know. I live in Baltimore County. I know they were still in yesterday. Because at about 20...
Anna says, remember, friends are good too.
Friends are good too. That's right. That's definitely true. But at about between 20 and 25 after 2 is when the kids start walking by the house, the ones that have gotten off of school at the high school. School bus stops at that. One day I want to see this cat and show you the cat that sits on top of the cars. It's not there. Maybe that's a winter thing. Maybe the cat sits on top of the cars to get warm. Wow, I didn't realize we were getting to that fast. I remember when we were leaving What a Day, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, the gas station's opens up at 6:30. She'll be open by the time we get there. But we made pretty good time, I guess. Tire tread. Side. Wow, I got to get downtown too. I've got to do the film about the Inner Harbor because they're going to start tearing that down soon. I want to get some last pictures of the Inner Harbor. Oh, cows are up by the road. Time goes by fast. Way too fast. Today, library day, Donna?
Anna says maybe still deciding. Anna says done picking up books for the summer but have a meeting with the Friends of Library.
Friends of Library. Is there a group called the Enemies of Library? Are they your competing group? You ever have like... Oh, here we go. Friday. Wow, things seem to be... I can't believe we're here so soon. All right, everybody. Well, here we are. Back at the bakery. So tomorrow will be Wednesday. Another two, it should be the same two. It should be Lenny's and What a Day tomorrow. Same time, same place. And so, yeah, if you go out, I hope you have a good time, Donna. Have a good afternoon. Stay cool. And I think the only thing I might do
Anna
online.
says thanks for conversation. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. I might put a video out there today. I might get that decorative cake flour thing put together finally. So, all right, everybody. Enjoy. Fred, what's going on? Good to see you. I saw your name pop up there for a second. So I imagine she's going to say something on your behalf. I didn't read it. I couldn't read it. It disappeared too fast.
Edwag owner 1561 says same bad time, same bad channel.
There you go. That's it. That's exactly it. All right, folks. Until then, be good, be happy.
Edwag owner 1561 says you have a good day, buddy.
All right, you too, man. Everybody get out there, pursue some happiness. Have a good one. See ya.